Hey guys, it's Mike the Wrestling Godsmith, and now this video is for now. It's time for my AEW review, and I gotta say, guys, AEW was great tonight. The reason I'm saying it was great because we got a lot of good matches. Because the first match we had was basically Penta against Trent. I can't believe he's back though. So pretty much Trent, that was a fantastic match. We got his manager. We basically had Penta's manager, like basically trying to be a heel and help Penta win, but I'll talk about that like in the last part. Because basically it was a really good back and forth. It was a lot of rolling elbows, a lot of Canadian destroyers. A lot of Tio Topa Conhilos, like basically crossbodies, super kicks. It was basically counter for everything with Trent and Penta because that was but it was a fantastic match though, and I'm glad that the rivalry's ignited because I think they're gonna do. I think with the tag team division and the tag team belts and stuff, yo, it's gonna be some craziness, man. I could see it because that was good. I did like the Miro promo. He's saying now that he's gonna go after titles now, which I don't know. He should have been one after titles. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna be. I don't think he's gonna be able to beat Kenny because Kenny's not really focused on him. He doesn't really like Sting or Darby, so I'm thinking if he does go against Darby, at some point he probably will, because he's probably like number 3. Because the thing is, I like that Miro is actually being himself. And he's not up Kip's butt all the time. Because I felt like he was always up his butt. And here's the thing, like I love even the match with Christian and Hobbs was good because Christian is proving to us like he, even though he's not even in the rankings, he's probably gonna be like number 3 by the time he takes on another person. Because the thing is like everybody who's really on elevation is actually getting better. That means the tag team division is like thinning out, but it's actually everybody's getting their ranks up, so everybody wants the titles now. And I love the fact that even though Taz was basically talking a lot of smack about Christian actually pulled it out because Hobbs was like, Will Hobbs was basically just doing power bombs, doing spine busters, doing and then Christian did like a middle rope drop kick out to the outside. Then he tried to do a spear, and then Hobbs just runs through him. And then he does a sprout flash and gets a 2 count, and basically tries to do an Prettier, gets a 1 count, does another Prettier, gets the 3, and he gets the win. But that was amazing. And like I said, the crowd was into I like the fact that Christian is at AEW. I love the fact that he's there, man. And he looks great. He looked great. He looked jacked. I did like the Pinnacles promo. I just didn't like the fact that MJF was basically saying that he's better than Chris Jericho and he beat him. He's 25 and you know what? He's better than him. He's like, you know what? I didn't mind his promo because his promo actually makes a lot of sense that he is the next generation. He is the guy that's gonna take AEW to the next level. I didn't mind that because he was basically saying that, he's making up the game plan for us. At Blood and Guts, he's like, what I'm saying to you is bullshit. And he basically said bullshit. I'm sorry. He basically said bullshit and basically said that he's beating Chris Jericho, and he's like, I'm not a mark for you, I'm a mark for me. And I get that I guess he's trying to say in his own words that he's really just going out for self. The Pinnacle is always going to be on top. The Pinnacle, we are a fan. He's like, we're always on top, meaning that the Pinnacle is probably going to go after titles at some point. They're probably going to go after the tag title. They're probably going to be a TNT title match to that too for Wardlow, so he can be champion, so he can have the belt too, so he can have one belt. Because I feel like that's what it's going to be like. I feel like there's going to be a Pinnacle. I love the fact that Inner Circle, here's the thing. Inner Circle, I love the fact that they're doing their own thing, and Chris Jericho's promo was okay. Because it's like a cookie cutter promo at best, and it was okay. Because here's my thing. Is that you pretty much have an amazing storyline with the Pinnacle. And I feel like they haven't really been fighting them. And I know he's like, the worst is yet to come. And they're waiting till Blood and Guts, which is next, like pretty much in the next 2 weeks. Which I get that. But here's the problem. Is that we have You've got the Pinnacle. You have basically Jungle Express. You have them. You have the Pinnacle, Jungle Express. You have basically a lot of guys that are actually doing well in the Pinnacle, and they're actually. I'm glad they got together because I figured what they were gonna do with Sean Spears at some point. Sorry, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Like I was saying, you see, but I love. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I love the match between Ty Conti and Hikaru Shida. That was fantastic. I think that match was probably match of the night right there because you know what, Ty Conti just showed me that basically she was held back a lot in NXT and she's just doing fantastic in AEW. And to kind of see what they're kind of doing with everybody and they're kind of pushing their own thing and they're kind of giving us a bunch of stuff. And you see, you get a lot of titles, but here's the thing. She's always gonna be the AEW champion until somebody wants to dethrone her. Whether it be Nyla, whether it be anybody, even Abaddon, or anybody, any of the women, even Jade Cargill, if she decides to go after titles, if she decides to. And this is the thing I'm saying, guys. It's like, she's great. She's a fantastic person. She's great. Yada, yada, yada. And this is what I'm saying. I don't hate the idea of Jade Cargill doing whatever she wants to do. And even like when we got a bunch of good moves out of Tay Conti. Like we got her, she actually got to do a Hammer DDT. She actually did it like a gory bomb. I would say like a gory bomb suplex Northern Light combination. Hikaru Shida was just doing like a lot of her katana like knee strike. That was cool. The katana, like pretty much just a lot of stuff you wouldn't see her do. And like reversing a lot of moves and stuff, like stuff you would never see her do. And that's the thing I like about her matches, because her matches are really elegant. Her matches are elegant, fast, but it keeps you on your toes. And I like the fact that we got that from that match because it was good. It wasn't a bad match. It was really kind of a good setup. Everybody kind of had what they were doing. And now you kind of have, like I said before, you kind of have that glass ceiling that Hikaru Shida created, where she's breaking out and she's defending that belt like crazy. She's probably the longest reigning title reign in AEW besides Riho. And I think she beat Riho for the title, right? No, she beat Nyla Rose for it. And then that match was fantastic. I got to see she basically had to do like a power bomb combination to get the win on Tay Conti, because she basically did the Falcon. She tried to do her Falcon Arrow combination to the knee. That got her a 2 count because Tay Conti was not letting go, and I'm glad that she didn't get frustrated. So I'm glad that worked. That's like my match of the night, next to the Darby Allin Jungle Boy match, because that match was good. That Jungle Boy kind of told me that he's ready to go with Darby. He's ready to he wants to be champion. And I've seen him pull out Poison Ranas and basically do Poison Ranas and crazy stuff Northern Light suplexes, submissions and all that. And his submission is actually pretty cool. Darby Allin's the Last Supper, that one is sick because all he has to do is put his one leg and tap you and literally get it's like a pinning combination, but it's pretty cool though, which I like. But like I said, that was fantastic. I love the fact that Britt Baker came out after the women's match. She's number 1 now. So now that she's number 1, she's probably gonna face Hikaru at Blood and Guts, because that's gonna be a really good match. But that's gonna be a hard fought battle. You see, I don't really think Britt's gonna beat Hikaru, because that's she's really hasn't been showing. She's kind of been showing up. And this is the thing too. We had a good match with QT Marshall and Billy Gunn. I just don't like the fact that the Factory is showing up every point, and I mean, Tomo Gogo is really kind of annoying because he's a great dude, but he's kind of annoying. Like, I don't know if they're really doing something with him, and he's kind of in this realm. And I'm just like, yo, and I love the fact that we get like Christian Cage, and I love the fact that that was a pretty good match. That was a really fantastic match. It was a speed against power. Like, like when you got to do somebody with like Hobbs is crazy. And I kind of like the fact that the Dark Order is doing fantastic. And I love the fact that Hangman Adam Page is doing fantastic. See, I kind of want to see what's going to end up happening with that belt because, like I said, you kind of have Tony Khan. You have a lot of people coming in. So, I mean, like, pretty much they're doing fantastic. And you pretty much have, like, everybody after Jade Cargill because everybody wants to be her manager, like Matt Hardy. Because she's not going to the Matt Hardy brand. I mean, the Hardy office. Because they're just a bunch, like, to me, they're a bunch of posers. And Vicky Guerrero's team, because I haven't seen a lot of them, Vicky Guerrero's team, literally just her and Nyla Rose and a couple other people. And I haven't seen them since, like 5-6 weeks ago. Or months ago, really. Because I haven't seen them. And I would think she fit with the Matt Hardy brand, but I really think she's just going to do her own thing and just be like, screw you all, I'll just win the belt by myself. I don't want to. They got to make her a heck of an offer anyway. They're not going to pay her money. They're not going to pay her like 100,000 grand. Because here's the thing. I would be fine. Like, there's a lot of people I want in AEW that I'm fine with. And I like the fact that we got a lot of new storylines. Same thing with NXT. But I feel like AEW storyline is kind of going deeper and deeper into one. Because you got Darby Allin. Darby Allin's basically taking on everyone. Except for Sting. And I feel like Sting's going to be the mentor. I feel like he's going to get a chance to go after that title when the time is right. And not now. And he's kind of letting Darby be his own dude for a while. Because here's the thing. Team Taz is going to go after Christian. Christian is just going to demolish them all. And then you have Brian Cage against, like, Adam Page. And Adam, Hangman Page is going to beat him. Because Brian Cage, I don't know. Brian Cage, this thing. I don't hate Team Taz. They are just a bunch of punks. Because you basically got dudes that are not really you only got one dude who's really a champion who's not even defending his belt. It's just like it's a vanity belt. It's like a vanity championship he just gave him. And like I said, guys, AEW was fantastic tonight. NXT was fantastic. I am gonna do an NXT UK review. I'm just seeing how I feel about it. But anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.